we'll see. Moving on to a group of players who have high hopes, alongside with Jarred Kelenic and Spencer Torkelson. Uh, have you seen the Baltimore Orioles AAA team and what they've done to start the year? Um, Dang near MLB lineup, highlighted by Jackson Holliday, number one prospect in all of baseball, Kobe Mayo, Hester Kjerstad, and Kyle Stowers. All these guys are in the top 100 prospects in all of baseball. Crazy. Unfair to face if you are a pitcher in AAA. This lineup has scored 24 home runs, 74 runs, Dylan. That's 12 runs per game. What is going on with the Norfolk Tide?
The Norfolk Tides can beat the Oakland A's. Norfolk Tides can beat the Oakland A's. You mentioned 98 runs in 8 games. 98 runs across 8 games. That is absolutely crazy. Now, here's what I want to get into. I don't know if you truly understand the perplexities in this situation that you have with the Baltimore Orioles and their organization. That AAA team is so loaded that teams, I mean, there are a lot of teams in AAA that are loaded. You look at the Iowa Cubs with their prospects. You look at the Gwinnett Stripers, their rotation. They got 5 big league starters in that rotation. But I think with the Norfolk Tides here, the Orioles have too much talent. And I think at some point you're just going to have to get rid of some of that and get some bona fide pieces, whether it's bullpen help, another starter. You're going to have to get rid of it because there comes a time when these players are big league ready. And one player I really want to talk about is Hester Kjerstad. I mean, what are we waiting on here?
Yeah.
He's 25 years old.
Yeah.
He's running out of time.
I remember he was at Arkansas. Big college bat. Yeah.
Yeah, another Arkansas dude. So, I mean, you look at this lineup and what they're putting out there every single time. With Jackson Holliday still in the minors, he doesn't belong there. He's better than probably 15 shortstops on MLB rosters right now. So, I think it's just a disaster what they have going on there, and it's still nice for an organization side to realize that you have this much talent. But there comes a time, like I said, Kjerstad, 25, he's going to be big. He is big league ready. You have to give him a shot, and it's not looking good in terms of their big league careers that they're potentially wasting down on that Norfolk squad.
Yeah, so this is we call this a good problem to have from MLB team's perspective. Having that many good players, the issue that teams can run into, we call it prospect hugging. You cannot hug your prospects. Either call them up to the big league squad or they got to be trade bait. And this is where, yes, that lineup is disgusting. However, that pitching is awful from the Norfolk Tide. They have the second worst ERA in AAA with 8.17. So I think it's all pretty clear. They're going to need pitching here in the next future, or even today. They blew a few games over this past week. They're going to need pitching very soon. And like we said, Hester Kjerstad, Kyle Stowers, those guys are going to be trade bait. And they are raising their value and for the Orioles to eventually, by the deadline, because I assume I have them win the AL East, they're going to be competitive in the AL. They're going to use one of those guys to get a big-time arm. That's my prediction.
Love it. Love it. I mean, they have to. They have to. They can't just sit here because the outfield's jammed up there with
so's the infield.
Yeah, the infield is too. So definitely a situation there to be monitoring as it goes forward.
Yeah, like I said, good problem to have, just can't prospect